This is an SABC News presentation.
Goeienaand, dis 6:00 op 'n Sondag-aand. Dankie dat jy jou Fokus afspraak onthou het. Ek is Lenet Francis. Die taksiebedryf in Suid-Afrika het soos in die res van die wêreld 'n reuse omwenteling beleef met die aankoms van vervoer-internet-toepassings soos Uber en nou ook Taxify. Die gewildheid en die gerief van die bedrywe het egter reeds gelei tot talle voorvalle van geweld. Onlangs het 'n bestuurder beswyk aan sy brandwonde nadat hy aangeval is. Die metertaksiebestuurders meen Uber en Taxify versmoor hulle werksgeleenthede omdat die toepvervoermiddele goedkoper is weens minder oorhoofse uitgawes. Maar Uber en Taxify bestuurders kra nou op hulle beurt dat hulle werk lewensgevaarlik begin raak. Fokusregisseur Olien Reed het gaan ondersoek instel na die spanning en die voorvalle. Taxify het ongelukkig na herhaaldelike versoeke deur Fokus nie ingestem tot 'n onderhoud nie.
I viraled a video a few weeks ago of a vehicle in the Sunnyside area being set on fire. We see a police vehicle in the visuals. The vehicle rolls, the burning vehicle rolls a few hundred meters, and police do absolutely nothing. Very few arrests have been made. And I think the warfare between Uber and taxi drivers is something which is of great concern. The violence needs to be condemned. And we are very, very worried. And I think users of both taxis, metered or Uber, need to be very, very worried about the levels of intimidation and violence.
Unfortunately, crime is a sad reality in the country. Drivers are spending a lot of time on the roads, but I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary given the unfortunate crime statistics in our country.
Was attacked with the guys of the meter taxi.
Uber, you become bankrupt.
War will go into a full scale.
We are not safe at all.
Die toepstelsel Uber en Taxify is besig om groot mededinging in die taksiebedryf teweeg te bring. Deur middel van die toeps kan geregistreerde verbruikers vra vir 'n huurmotor om hul by hul bestemmings af te laai. Vir verbruikers hou die stelsel baie voordele in, maar Taxify en Uber bestuurders sê hul lewens is in gevaar.
The general feeling with Taxify drivers, we are not happy. We are not safe. We are attacked by the meter taxi drivers each and every time, each and every day. Night, we don't feel safe. We are hijacked. There's no place where now it's safe here in Johannesburg and Pretoria. Now in Pretoria is no-go area. We can't go and work there anymore because they banned a lot of our cars, smashed, and a lot of our drivers there. They've been injured in that area of Pretoria. Now we are here in Joburg. Even here in Joburg, it's difficult to work here. We are not safe at all. Client, they requested us, when you go there, you pick up, then they hijack us. They rob us. They smash our cars.
3 weke na Mabandla se onderhoud met Fokus, is 'n petrolbom na hom gegooi en hy is aan die brand gesteek. Die voorval het plaasgevind nadat hy 'n passasier aan die Wesrand afgelaai het.
Ushe kakhulu ekhanda. Livuvukile ikhanda lakhe kakhulu. Ushe kakhulu nala emzimbeni lashe khona nesandla sakhe sokudla. Ushile nomlenze wakhe waka left. Ushile. Kodwa izandla uyakwazi ukubhala ngoba ukukhuluma akakwazi ukukhuluma. Njenga nawe umbonile ukuthi isimo sakhe sinjani. Usafakwa amaphayiphi.
'n Nog 'n voorval is 'n Taxify bestuurder in Johannesburg met knopkieries aangerand en sy motor is ook in die proses beskadig.
I was going to drop a client in the area there in Dara Center, and then I was attacked with the guys of the meter taxis because they heard there was someone who was robbed that side, and then they thought it's all our guys. So when I passed there, I was attacked. My car was hit, all the windows, and then I was hit by the sticks and steels on the side, even the hand, the leg, all of sorts of things. They examined me and then they told me kumele ngibuye ngiboze ngizaya ku theater kunethambo liphukileyo kumele lifakwe insimbi ukuthi libe right.
Die bestuurder sê hy leef in vrees.
The first time when it happened, I had a pickup shopping center. What happened was these guys, they parked the meet taxi guys, and usually they chase us away or they threaten us. So I got there knowing what was going to happen, and so I told the lady, "No, come a bit closer because I'm at Standard Bank. You're standing there at Pick and Pay, and those guys actually stand there." And so she couldn't see me, so I actually made a risk and went there to her. The next thing I knew, these guys were already on me. The guy was on my window here, threatening to flatten my tires, and the other guy was, I don't know what he was talking with the customer. And so, because I saw that, no, it's not worth it, I told the customer, let's meet on the other side or request for another one. Because this is not gonna work, because what if they really do flatten the tires? They're two guys, And the next thing I knew, I locked the doors and you want to attack me. And luckily, my mother was going to shop there because I actually stay around that area. And she helped me get out of the situation.
I think the mere fact that Uber is not even acknowledging how many of their vehicles have been damaged, how many drivers are being intimidated, is cause for concern. We as consumers have a right to know. We need to know exactly what is the status of the levels of violence and what is being done.
Uber-bestuurders sê hulle word geteiken omdat hulle met groot bedrag geld rondry wat hulle verdien uit kontantbetalings.
Suddenly, I saw the guys pulling the guns, pointing on my head because I was opening only the window halfway. And then I asked, "What's going on, guys?" They said, "No, just get out of the car." And then immediately one grabbed the phone, and the other one go directly where I was putting my money, grab the money, and they put the gun on my head.
Uber drivers are saying that these type of crimes and them becoming targets can be avoided if Uber looks at the cash payment system. What is your reaction to that?
So I think a big point and something we often forget is that the industry always operated with cash. This is not a new innovation that Uber is introducing. So all cash does is make Uber more accessible to more riders looking to use the Uber application. So we see it as a net benefit, and there's no data to suggest that cash contributes to higher criminal rates.
When you say there's no data to suggest, meaning that you don't have a record of or an account of the number of incidents?
We record everything, but there's no higher incident rate for cash trips versus card trips.
How do you measure that?
We look at the number of incidents.
Fokus het vir Uber vir hul data gevra, maar hulle wou dit nie aan ons beskikbaar stel nie.
Net hierna praat ons oor die taksibestuurders se ongelukkigheid oor tariewe en skynbaar is daar ook Uber-bestuurders met kwellinge. Bly ingeskakel. In die taksibedryf en toepbedryf is daar groot ontevredenheid oor die inkomste wat bestuurders verdien. Meerder taksibestuurders meen hulle kan nie meeding met Uber en Taxify se goedkoper tariewe nie. Maar nou is daar ook ongelukkigheid onder sommige toepbestuurders. Hulle meen hulle werk lang ure, maar verdien al hoe minder omdat daar te veel voertuie op die pad is. Hier is deel 2 van Jolien Reed se verslag.
E-hailing operators have opened up the market. They've made transport more accessible. They've made convenience and efficiency more available to a great deal of the market within South Africa. And they're just a convenient service to have for a lot of people in a lot of ways. The safety aspects they provide, knowing who your driver is, knowing where your driver is going.
Uber-bestuurders sê hulle lê tussen 300 en 400 kilometer per dag af. Hoewel die bestuurders self hul werksure bepaal, sê die bestuurders sal werk soms meer as 14 ure per dag net om 'n inkomste te verdien.
The reason I say with Uber you become bankrupt is because when I look at the time that I started in 2015, I was earning 80,000 more than what I'm actually earning now. So at this current stage, my bills and the income that I'm getting from Uber are actually equal. And I can't leave by week after week. I have to get some sort of temporary loan from the bank, or either I get a debit order bouncing because I cannot afford, because I've not made enough money for that week. And for me to spend 24 hours on the road is not feasible because I'm a wife and a mother, and we still have a life after Uber.
Toepsverbruikers kan 'n basiese tarief van R20 betaal. Daarna kan verbruikers tot R7.50 per kilometer betaal, maar bestuurders meen daar is nou te veel Uber-voertuie beskikbaar wat hulle inkomste verminder.
When there's too many cars on the platform, it's good for the rider because there's always a car right next to your house. So you request a vehicle in about 2-3 minutes, like maybe 10 minutes is the longest you can wait, then you get a vehicle. And for Uber, as many cars as they can get on the road, that's good because they're taking each and every trip and they're getting money per percentage. But for the driver now, when there's too many cars, that's too much competition for me. And I mustn't even say it's competition, it's just unfair. Because in one area, there could be like 30 cars. And how is everyone going to get a trip?
We believe that at the 25%, the economics are very attractive for driver partners who are making use of our technology.
And in terms of the base price, and
we're not relooking that at this stage, as we believe that the economics make sense. The product's extremely affordable for riders and provides a really compelling opportunity for driver partners using our technology.
Met Taxify wat ook nou die bedryf betree, is daar nog groter mededinging en die bestuurders beweer krimp hulle winste nog meer.
Uber, the riders are able to only show you 4 cars, which is sometimes it's not true. So it's not like the Taxify where you see every car that's online. And as a driver, I can't see a car that's next to me that's online. So only when I open my rider's app, I will see, and I'll only see 4 cars. So sometimes there are a lot of cars. You'll end up waiting like 4 to 5 hours for a single trip, for a first trip. This past Friday, my first trip came in after 4 hours.
Yeah, that's not accurate either. Maybe some drivers who hang around at the airport wait times can be slightly higher, but all drivers who are at the airport, we've recently established a new waiting area for drivers so they can be comfortable and importantly safe. In addition to that, they can see in real time what number they are in the queue and roughly how long their waiting time is.
Metertaxi-bestuurders word gereguleer ingevolge artikel 66 van die Nasionale Grondvervoerwet van 2009. Die wetgewing bepaal onder meer dat bestuurders se permit bepaal in watter gebied hulle mag werk en dat 'n bestuurder nie buite sy perke passasiers mag vervoer nie. Tans het Uber en Taxify geen bepalings nie.
We used to make a maximum of 15 trips a day. But ever since the new companies came in, or Uber to be specific, our work has been drastically affected. We sometimes go back home without getting even one pickup.
If they want to apply as taxis, they have to come and apply and follow the act and the procedure and as I'm saying, the ITP, because that is the municipality which is supposed to grant you one to say, yes, we've got enough space at a certain place, then you can apply. Not just for now, whereby at times they are being issued with operating licenses willy-nilly. Let me give you an hypothetical example. I'm here in Pretoria now. I cannot just come and pick up someone from Pretoria. No, unless otherwise that person, I brought that person here to Pretoria and calls me direct, then I'm allowed to do that. So now, if they are issuing these operating licenses to Uber, where are they going to pick up? That is where the conflict starts.
We agree all drivers who we partner with go through the requisite steps as set out by the NLTA.
Die bestuurders sê met jarelange ondervinding in die metertaxi-bedryf neem die toepkonsep nou die brood uit hul monde.
I see it as another form of slavery because people are sitting in their air-conditioned offices and you are on the ground. You are the one who sees everything that is happening and all the challenges come to you. It's not only driving around with the app, you have to pay for your installment, you have to put petrol every day, your car needs to be serviced. Now, if you look at the way they have slashed the prices, I don't even think even Uber members are getting back their returns.
Is verdere regulering van die taxibedryf die oplossing? Bly ingeskakel, ons gaan na die breek weer strate toe. Die taxibedryf in Suid-Afrika word reeds jarelang onderwerp aan streng regulasies. Die minister van Vervoer, Joe Mashwanganye, het vroeër die maand gesê dat Uber en Taxify gereguleer moet word. Maar moet die regulasies nie hersien word om die nuwe toepvervoer soos Uber en Taxify in te sluit nie? Hier is deel 3 van Jolien Reed se verslag.
They don't understand the bylaws, so we are going to teach them.
Die metertaxi-organisasies in Johannesburg, Pretoria en Ekurhuleni het 'n petisie aan die metros oorhandig waarin hulle vra vir optrede.
They are protecting something that is illegal and they are not aware that if they leave it like this, they won't stop. This war will go into a full scale and passengers will be caught in the crossfire. And it's happening already.
The meter taxis operate from one area, they go into Ekurhuleni, they go into different parts of the province. So hence these licenses are basically governed by the province. But in terms of bylaws, these bylaws have been in existence for quite a while. It's there for everyone's safety. And if any of the bylaws are raised in there, it's something that we certainly will be looking at.
Next time you're not going to receive a memorandum in the park like we are just. We're going to receive a memorandum there.
Hoewel Uber in meer as 600 lande sake bedryf, is daar sowat 10 lande wat Uber verban het. Die Europese Hof van Justisie het beslis dat Uber kwalifiseer as 'n vervoermaatskappy eerder as 'n digitale diens.
The ruling was as such that Uber from today, you are no more, don't call yourself an app. You are a transport provider. So go down and get regulated and work like meter taxis.
Uber is a technology company. We connect riders to drivers using our technology. I think an important point to keep in mind is that we operate in over 600 cities around the world. And recently we announced that the 5 billionth trip was booked using our technology. So we believe the technology has the ability to change cities for the better, increase mobility options to riders, give them a way to move around their city as an alternative to car ownership. And importantly, especially in the context of South Africa, we're creating thousands of economic opportunities for driver partners.
Die metertaxi-bedryf is dit eens dat tegnologie besig is om te ontwikkel, maar meen die taxi-bedryf moet gereguleer word.
Uber must go and come back. Those people who want to apply to use their app must be legal taxi people who are already operating. That is the solution. It is the duty of the government. It is the duty of the Minister of Communication to shut down that application. That is his duty.
There are those who are operating without licenses. And we have made it clear that that is not going to be tolerated. And the police are going to enforce the law.
we need peace. We need all the parties to immediately cease the violence. The intimidation needs to stop. We need everyone to sit around the table and find a common ground where everyone can work together.
En ons sal jou oë op die grond wees. En ongelukkig is dit al vir vanaand. Ons is volgende Sondag aand om 6uur weer op ons pos hier op SABC 2. Laat weet ons gerus wat jy dink. Stuur jou kommentaar, tweets en voorstelle. Jy kan dit e-pos na fokus@sabc.co.za. Besoek ook ons Fokusblad op Facebook, soek onder by Fokus SABC en volg ons ook op Twitter by Fokus ZA. Tot volgende Sondag aand om 6uur. Ons hoop dit is 'n goeie week en 'n wonderlike Augustusmaand. Mooi bly.